How do you build an internal team around you to support the work that you guys do? How do you manage the quality? Because I know that you've mentioned that you do work with freelance writers.
Right, right. So there are a couple places I would look for a writer if you're looking for a ghostwriter.
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna go from like open the floodgates up to like cream of the crop.
sure.
Let's stick to two. Okay,
Okay.
so go on to Facebook and type in Cult of Copy Job Board. It's a group.
Okay.
You'll easily get access to it if you just play the game and answer the questions. He wants you to make a haiku, like he's a little bit of a quirky guy, but this is where you're going to find everyone from newbie writer to I sell like $20,000 video sales letter type of pro
Mm-hmm.
writers, and everyone from I'm in New York City to I'm in like Colombia or Kenya, or so you're really, by posting there, I'd be specific about what you're looking for,
Mm-hmm.
and just know you're opening up the floodgates.
Right. You're going to get a
So
lot of interest from different people.
you will. Having said that, I still look there. I've vetted hundreds of writers over the years, so I know kind of like play a little game. Here's a tip for you. It's a little rookie hour, but you can say in your post, like, you need to include this phrase in your message to me.
Uh-huh.
I did a step further in my last one when it was like, you need to look at how many placements we scored in January, which I referenced in this February 5th post. And so they had to look at
Oh,
another post.
man. Yeah.
I hate doing that, but it sure weeds out a lot of people who aren't going to have attention to detail. So the next level, the Content Marketing Lounge, that's the group name on Facebook, the Content
Mm-hmm.
Marketing Lounge. You go there, you're only allowed to look posts for gigs if you're paying $35 an hour or more. It's not
Okay.
really a group for gigs. It's a group for content marketers who talk
Mm-hmm.
about the trade. But there are plenty of freelancers who are excellent writers, excellent at researching. So as we talked about earlier in this podcast, you want to really work with a ghostwriter who cares about getting to know you, who's going to take time to ask
Right.
you questions. And so for someone like me, that's the first step, right?
Yeah.
Now, managing the team, that's a whole different thing. We have clients that stick around for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. So team morale is real. Any
Mm-hmm.
business owner knows that. It's easy to, during the, what do we call it? The rose tinted glasses, or like the honeymoon phase, right? The
Yeah.
first month, that might feel great on the job, but it's really like 6 months in where you start to see, is someone going to be a team player for the long
Yeah.
term? And so for me, the way we structure this, quite honestly, is we pay per pitch, and then
Mm-hmm.
we pay performance based. So we
Right.
pay per placement.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying like dangling a carrot is the best way to pay your
Mm-hmm.
staff to encourage team morale. I think you need to come in also and acknowledge that they're a human being. Like they want to serve you, but
Yeah.
we had a writer whose husband was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Her productivity slumped. We could
Mm-hmm.
have easily dumped down her throat, but turns out checking in with her was maybe the better thing to do.
Yeah.
So, so we figure out a workaround, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
think, find a good fit for your team, for you personally, but make sure that you're taking care of them just like you would take care of any other team member or yourself or family member,